First, make sure to repent of your sins, trust in the good Lord Jesus Christ, elements of own strength. Read the Holy Bible daily, pray the evangelists, people make sure all description. Depending comments, read them later, like questions to not have come boarding their house, join the Discord. Leave a like on the video to get the gospel to people's feeds. These are the gospel, like videos, gets videos, and people's feeds, and also get subscribing. We're trying to 100,000 subs by the end of the year. If you people with the Lord, if you guys did so. Alright, y'all, welcome to the first stream of Biomutant.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA.
Vitality. Melee damage, power, key energy, energy regen, move speed, barter, critical chance, loot chance. Primal is a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of the lesser developed intellect. Dumdun is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid of offshoot that compensate the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Rex is an extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Hyla is a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. The Fit breed is renowned for a highly evolved mind.
What game is Psy?
Hey Jappy, how you doing, man? This is Biomutant. I don't know, it's a cool game that I've wanted to buy for a while, so I got it from GameStop today. So we are playing. I don't know, I've been meaning to, I don't know, I've been feeling I need to play something else other than DVD for just to get a nice palate cleanser. Sorry if I sound really tired, because I am. You had your first day of school today, right, Jappy? If I'm right about that, how'd it go? Margle is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance has dominated over function. Bit laggy, interestingly enough.
School was fine.
That's good. I'm gonna go with Primal. Oh, melee damage is really low. We'll get it up. Define your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations of what effect each attribute has.
Define your genetic structure.
Huh. Frollo, he is looking humongous.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Heat, biohazard, cold, radioactivity.
Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Whoa.
Yellow.
Yellow. I don't know. It does look cool. I'm a blue guy myself, though, so
Pick a class.
I'm gonna go blue. The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted plus 20% damage.
Commando.
Commando is trained as an operative of an elite special operations force. Commandos are used working in smaller teams. Ranged weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target.
Psy-freak.
Are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations that are usually outcast on the fringe of society. Shoot a spark, blow, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It will make you throw the ball in the direction you are facing, inflicting damage to the enemies you hit. Your key energy regen is increased by 20%.
Saboteur.
Is a cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. Melee dual-wield skill. Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual-wield them. Your dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%.
Sentinel.
Your base armor is increased by 10. Dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Saboteur. Psy-freak. Commando. Saboteur.
Yeah, we go this.
Saboteur chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Hi.
Hey, Yosef, how you doing, man?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts.
NGL
You can't
Roadblocks
fight
is
what's in
making
your
me
nature.
mad.
Yeah, man.
In your
I
nature,
bet it
and
is.
here I
Why is it
was
making
hoping
me mad?
we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Right is always right.
Oh, I just shot there. I just heard something.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature
They
and the
remove
one
bacons.
that preys on others.
I'm not sure what those are.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Gosh, I'm getting rocked here. Dang, bro.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Electric module. Find a weapon is special effect add-on attached to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage time for as long as level. It will last. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different weapons' special effects, so use them wisely. To attach the special effect add-on, select it through the consumable menu. Quick menu. To open the menu, hold. Found a medic supply. Bags like this contain items that can help heal you. Health that doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Health patch. You can use the bandage by holding the quick select menu input and selecting it. Health patch. Small health pack.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Enemy attacks. When the enemy attacks and you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Gosh dang it. I'm so bad. Fall enemies can be off. Glitter for healing items. Find a highlighted fall enemy and press ready as healing when you're wounded. Bad candy.
Fired up.
What game is Psy? This. School was fine. Yellow. Hi. NGL Roblox is making me mad. Then remove vagrants.
You're not dead yet. Should have killed me. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy.
Hold on, guys. Hey, Grandpa. I'm good. How you doing? Alright, I'm back. Oh no, oh no. Alright, he's dead. Alright, defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you could use to unlock skills in the Wong Fu and perks menus. To go to the menu, press options. Now this is options. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Alright, I believe I need to get, upgrade any 2 attributes to 100. Alright, so I think makes sense is we'll do strength. You'll learn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Select close combat or ranged combat to unlock your first special attack. Select the weapon type you want to unlock your first special attack. Dual melee. Unlock the first special attack. Unstoppable Pig. Finish a dual wield melee chain with a flurry of stabs. It's a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will fill up 1 Super Wong Fu icon. You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to consume them to reach the Super Wong Fu state. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wong Fu and perk menus. Your only way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack. Let's go.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Old World Claw Bar.
fight looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I died. Wow. I don't expect a super long stream, guys, just because I'm exhausted. I haven't been to bed yet, so it's on like 5 p.m., so it's not late, but I will go at like 12, so I haven't been up for a long time. This is pretty cool, though. Reminds me of Son of War. So I need to re-download and I need to finish, but I should finish this before I do that, so should really get in the habit of finishing stuff.
The MORKS produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. That's a good find.
Hi, Pam. Oh, thank you, Pam. The bee. So the Bioblab, these are points used to unlock mutations. You collect Bioblobs by defeating MORKS and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use your Bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutation part of the menu. Mutation to develop PSI powers, biogenetics, and to upgrade your resistances. There are two types of mutation: biogenetics and PSI powers. Other special values but unlock using different currencies. I unlocked using biopoints gained from defeating biocreeps or finding containers. Biopoints can be ultimately at a nucleus tower sites. To use mouth, press the input. You have bound the ability to while facing an enemy. This will inflict on any humanoid enemy hit. Infected enemies will attack their allies instead of you. Use bio. Press down the input. You have the ability to. It will make you speed toxic slush in the direction you are facing, inflicting damage to all enemies hit. Just one. Okay. Could have got the game for Xbox One, but I wanted to platinum it and record it for you guys, so obviously that means it's not complete, but I'll just end up buying.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Oh, it's locked.
For a puzzle, their users scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Switch which node is selected. Use to rotate the node. Press. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more you moves you have. Each node is a certain position and must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences. What am I even doing?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Okay.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
For the countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing on.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's going to leave them. halfway there. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what LUPA-LUPIN did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance a dialogue, you change this in the settings. Accessibility. What, bro? Biomutant. It's like the game. Why? I am.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village.
Okay.
He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
It's a pea grain.
The Nono prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Like a fox kind of thing.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
I don't know, this is like a flashback or something. Kinda looks like no.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Pam, I'm so tired. The adventure begins. I'm reading off the trophy name, Escape Bunker 101. Alright. First trophy. I was saving it up. What are you doing, Payron? What are you doing? Don't fall asleep, Pam. It is indeed pretty comfortable, Pam. Alright. You have a good day at work, Pam. Come home. Okay. Oh no, I'm tired. I don't know, I seen a dude platinum it a couple months ago, and kid doesn't like collectibles, I guess. And there's like 100 or something in this game, which is not that much, in all honesty, compared to other games. But how that guy was talking about the world leaders, they're freaking just these massive creatures, and they're awesome. That's one of the reasons I was like, I gotta play this game. So, I don't know, it was advertised like crazy on YouTube when it first came out. I've seen it. I was like, oh, it's okay. But, I don't know. I didn't really play games other than Nintendo back then. Or anything on Switch, really. But if it wasn't for trophies, I wouldn't be playing half the stuff I do, you know? I mean, there are plenty of games that I have played that I love besides their trophies. But I don't know, that's what's nice about achievement hunting. Because I would have never played half the stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't. It's nice. Make sure to repent of your sins, trust in the God that Jesus Christ, so much strength to be Lord, Bible, pray to evangelist, be able to make school inscription. When the big God is really many like ours, now to become born again, also from the Discord. Please like on the video. Get the gospel on his feeds, because he's the gospel. Like videos, gets videos, and also consider subscribing. Try to 1,000 subs by the end, people watch my if you guys start. Alright, guys. See you soon. Don't know next time I'll stream. Really want to get more into Nintendo again. I love Nintendo, it's the best. Always will be. Oh yeah. See you in the next one. Alright. Love you guys. God bless you all. See you soon. 14. Am I like not getting... Oh, like 7. Oh. Yeah, duplicated. God bless.